So I was in the market for a DSLR to buy. As I'm still fairly new to DSLRs, I decided to go with the Canon D series. It may have other names in your region, as I am used to using the Canon 200D, which I borrowed a few times from college. However, the prices for me are quite expensive, so I decided to go with its older brother, the Canon 600D. Yes, it was released before the 200D, despite having a higher number. Their naming's weird. So originally I ordered just the camera and lens, second hand of course, but I also got a charger and this nifty carrying case with the camera, so I'm quite pleased with that. In the bag I also got a car adapter for the charger. I'm not going to use it anytime soon, but maybe at some point I might use it. And a battery, a grey one at that. So with the accessories out of the way, what can you do with this camera? Well, record stuff. But seriously, for a camera that came out in 2011, there's still a lot of things that you can do even today. There are plenty of modes and options for photography and filming using the 18 megapixel sensor. Here's a few I use. The classic auto mode, funnily enough, the flash actually can make an indoor shot using yellow light bulbs look like an outdoor shot with natural light in quite a few of these images I took, so I think that's pretty cool. No flash auto mode makes taking quick shots a lot easier, although weirdly in the office the picture turns out a lot brighter in the final image than the viewfinder shows it, but besides some highlights getting overexposed, it's nothing editing can't fix. Film mode. Now obviously this can be used for video, but if you use a shutter button rather than the video/digital screen button, you can take 16:9 pictures as opposed to 3:2 with the other modes, so it's good for using photos or videos natively. All the other modes didn't make a noticeable difference for me from the prior, so I left them out. So what about filming? As you can imagine, this is what I bought the camera for, so that my videos look at least a bit better. So does it do good in that respect? I would say so, as the 600D can film up to 1080p 30fps. True, I would have liked the option for 60fps, but I can drop the resolution down if I really need it, but for most cases 1080 30 is fine for me. If you're looking for a 1080 60p camera however, the 200D covers that very well I feel. The audio quality seems pretty good as well if you don't have an external microphone. And this is what the microphone quality is like while I'm staring at a lens cap for some reason. But there is a microphone jack in case you want to upgrade later, unlike many smartphones these days. Perhaps I should have done this a bit earlier, but so the interface is very simple but usable. I don't find myself taking too long to get a specific option that I appreciate. The built-in dark mode means I can actually still see things after using it. The screen is high-res enough for me to see clearly what I'm focusing on, although one issue I have with the 200D is that a lot of the images and videos were out of focus when shown on the bigger display. So if they're out of focus, I apologise. It also swivels for extra flexibility while filming. There's also both AV and HDMI ports on the side for connecting to an external monitor to help with focusing, etc. I thought I'd put my thoughts on the lens last because the camera may be sold separately or with a different lens depending on where you're from, but this is the standard lens that was packed with the camera when new. There's built-in autofocus, which never seems to work for me, and OIS, both toggleable as well if you're into manual focus, so that's really handy for quick shots. It can zoom to roughly 5 times optical without losing any image quality. I'm quite surprised how close I can get up to the subject, which is great for those shallow depth of field shots. So that's the video. I hope that I've helped in some way with your purchasing decision, or you enjoyed the video regardless. If you did, go buy someone a takeaway. I'm sure they could do with one. See ya.